It's week 6 of the NFL, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Patriots and the Dolphins, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in pretty desperate here for a win as they've started the year 0-5.
And it seems way too early to start talking about hot seats. But guess what? When a team is 0-5, people start wondering about their jobs.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 2nd and 6. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now it's Richardson. It's Kelsey on the ground. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Dolphins at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year, and they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here, losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
Richardson, shotgun on 3rd down. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. The Dolphins at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in pretty desperate here for a win.
And think about this too, partner. We have not heard the dreaded vote of confidence yet from management. So when a team's 0-5, everyone starts wondering about their jobs. Will they still have one? That's coaches on down. They've got to find a way to throw that out of their minds and band together and play better football.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Darnell Mooney, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time. And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away, big return. You got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Richardson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Harris running straight ahead and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now a 3rd and 6. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Here's Richardson to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Jawan Bentley with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Sanders' kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Juwan Bentley. And the Patriots are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets it underneath to Hall. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. The tight end Henry here in motion. Mahomes to throw once more. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mahomes now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6, he got about 5. 4th down. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Now Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
I didn't like the play call. I loved it. Running situation for sure on 4th and short. They got the defense to commit too many men in the box to stop the run and have the guts to go for the pass instead. And as a result, they're set up 1st and goal.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Mooney, the motion man right. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
This will be fielded at the 17. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7, and the Patriots take over. Patrick Mahomes in the offense, heading back out. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10. Dobbs goes in motion. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throw complete to Bell. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Now it's Mahomes again. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Mahomes going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Escapes the sack. And that is incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Kyler Murray, strong in the victory, as his guys run their record to 6-1 on the campaign. From there, we move to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City to see what's going on with the Chiefs. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Rashee Rice, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Christian Watson, a touchdown catch in the victory. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second and a couple. There's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Hall up the middle. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Open man is Waddle, complete. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Richardson to throw off play action. He gets it complete to Harris. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Patriots to take over. Last week they defeated the Broncos, and they've got the lead here as well as they work with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's complete to Dobbs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This pass out wide to Hall. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort. Turn it into a successful play.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Bell. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. And again, it's Mahomes. Right back to Bell, and it's caught once again. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. Mahomes now to throw. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes it again to Dobbs. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Romeo Dobbs from 13 yards out. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Richardson to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Now it's Richardson. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They call it a loss of a yard there. And it'll be 4th down. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game. And on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. The Patriots offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Ball again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. They're going to look to throw. That is caught. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. Mahomes to throw once more. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Now here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Locates Mooney on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6. Richardson looking to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Richardson looking to throw this. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. This is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Dolphins have got it. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Hall. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Here's Hall again. And that should do it. He's got a first down, and the Patriots can run it out from here. And they'll indeed take a knee. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have 1 eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So it's a win here for the Patriots, and no surprise, it was Patrick Mahomes who really led the charge.